35 minutes now past the hour. We have had a great relationship over the last few years with a great product called Therabreath. And it deals with one of those things that, we talk about a lot. There's a lot of discomfort to it, socially awkward. And that is the ongoing battle with bad breath. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes to experience it. I know for a long time there was a certain hopelessness that was out there. There's nothing I can do. The things that are available, they might work for a few minutes. And then Dr. Harold Katz came onto the scene and developed the Therabreath products. We use them here all the time, and it has just been – you know what I like about it? Welcome back, by the way, Dr. Katz.
Thank you very much.
Good to see you, Doc.
Great to be here.
You talk about this a lot. What I like about it, too, there's certain foods that are very enjoyable.
Yes.
And products like coffee that are very enjoyable.
Sure.
But the minute that you consume them, whatever you've done for your breath that day, it's over.
That's true. It has to do with the foods themselves, what's inside the food and how your body reacts to them. Certain people can get away with eating certain foods. They have plenty of saliva, and naturally your saliva within 30 minutes or so can absorb some of those odors and sort of wash them away. Unfortunately, for many people, the mouth is dry, or there's certain factors going on, medications you may be taking, where you can't get rid of those food odors, and they just linger all day long, and you smell like an onion, or you smell like a cup of coffee, or a cigarette, or even worse. And that morning breath is 24/7, and you just can't get rid of it, no matter what you do. So.
And we know your story. We've talked about it, but if you're new to the program, your daughter was having some issues, and like any dad would, you're like, you know what, I got to come up with an answer for my baby. I mean, she's because some people they can't help it. They've got an issue that unless you address the issue, they're going to continue to struggle with.
Well, yeah, her mouth was dry. She was in the girls' basketball team, and after exercising, mouth got dry. When your mouth is dry, your breath gets worse. It's a natural phenomenon. It's kind of like having morning breath. Bacteria in your mouth start to produce chemicals called volatile sulfur compounds, things called cadaverine and putrescine. There's no final exam. You don't have to write those names down. So that's what she was having. Because I also have a degree in bacteriology besides being a dentist, did a little bit of research, found out that oxygen is the natural enemy. We came up with a formula called Therabreath, first a mouthwash, then a toothpaste, then lozenges, and started to sell at Walgreens and then Walmart and all over the place. And then I got lucky enough to meet you guys, and the rest is history. You guys have helped build my business, and thank God for that.
How many different countries now? 98?
Just about. I'm actually...
Listen to what he's about to go do.
Yeah, in November, I'm going to Cambodia. We're doing a Miss Fresh Breath contest in Cambodia. And it's all over TV. They have advertisements for women to sign up to be Miss Fresh Breath Cambodia.
Oh my God. Love
it. Fresh breath is a big problem in Asia. I don't know if you guys have ever traveled, but it's a very big population, tightly packed in subways. So people are very concerned about breath odor. They want to be just like Americans. They want to look good and smell good, and they're very concerned. Same thing in Tokyo, same thing in China. We sell in those countries as well. So Cambodia wants to join the 21st century. They want to smell good too, so they're going to have a contest.
Well, boy, time changes things. We were fighting the Viet Cong there at one time. Now we're fighting bad breath. Wow.
Well,
I'm just changed.
It's funny you say. I'm going to Vietnam too. We're going to start selling in Vietnam.
Wow.
Yeah. So the battle for communism is done. Now we're fighting halitosis.
Well, so good. If you want to try some of this, and every time Doc comes on, we try to let you sample it because it really does work. I mean, it's become a staple at our house, and which will lead to our next issue where we're going to have to go out beyond the studio. But you got the lozenges. We just keep them around all the time because of the things that we talked about. Even if we're using the formulas, there'll be certain foods in certain moments.
Sure.
We do a lot of speaking, so that helps. Obviously, we talk 4 hours a day. So that helps keep the mouth moist, which is what you need also. So it all works together. I mean, you go.
So we have a lot of moist mouths around.
You get up every day. You do the toothpaste, then you follow it with the oral rinse, and then you keep the lozenges with you, and all in concert, it all works together. If you would like to try some of this for free, there is some samples, and the Rick and Bubba audience usually hits the operator pretty hard.
That's great. No problem. We have a whole warehouse full in Los Angeles, ready for your phone call.
800-557-6960.
That's correct.
That number is only for you to get the free samples from the Rick and Bubba show.
Yeah.
800-557-6960. 6960. Now, have you brought your little breathalyzer here to try
yeah,
to test?
I got it warming up. We're going to do something special, I understand, this morning.
Well, here's what we start thinking
I
about.
want to know the logic.
You've been on how many times? This is your third or fourth time to be on?
Probably fourth time,
Fourth
but
time.
I could do it a million times.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
And frankly, because we bought into your product, the readings on us are.
Yeah.
We've all had good breath.
We all have
you guys smell great.
There was
Yeah.
that one time Speedy had a little problem.
Right.
No, don't give
camel
people that. Don't give people that idea.
Well, I do know there are some people in the audience that still smoke, and that's one of the things that's hardest to beat.
It's very tough. Yeah, it's
You
tough.
don't, but I'm just saying there's people who do.
You remember when we tested the audience one time? That guy in the back
Yes.
came up a little bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Well, smokers
controversy.
really struggle. I mean, that's
Smoking is a problem.
yeah. So we
Big
thought
problem.
we thought we would leave our studio
Yes.
and send you with Speedy out into the plaza
Oh, great.
and go try a new group of people. Because really, frankly, I mean, we're
Sure.
You've sold us.
Okay.
So we're ready. Every time you
oh.
come here, we're using the product. So
Okay.
we're not going to register bad breath because
of
we're
course
using the
not. Yeah.
So, but we have some folks that might.
Oh, I'd love to. I've done it in Times Square. I might as well do it.
Yeah. So
Vestavia Hill.
I heard
Sure.
later on this year he's going to the Union to try to clean up some mouths down there at Florida State.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
It's an earlier news story.
earlier-
We'll tell you
Okay,
later.
it's an earlier.
Please
news
tell
story.
me.
And I do want to say this too before we send you out with Speedy, and we'll do that when we come back here in a moment. But you also have what is called the Bad Breath Bible,
Yes,
and it's been
about the
reprinted.
BBB?
It's been,
yeah, it's a new version out. Yeah, like I
a
always
new
joke.
amplified
I
version.
always joke it comes in Old and New Testament, but the reality is it's got everything you need to know about oral care. What the important part in it. The very back of the book lists every medication that can lead to bad breath and dry mouth. So it's a valuable book to have with you, especially if you're taking any type of medication, because people are unaware. They go to the drugstore, they're given a prescription, you walk home, you take a medicine, all of a sudden you got bad breath. Well, what happened? You know, I brushed my teeth. What?
Oh, when you're sick, you'll have real bad breath.
Oh, yeah, because the mucus builds up
Right.
and that has protein, gives you bad breath.
Yeah.
So along with all the free products that you get at 800-557-6960, we'll throw in the Bad Breath Bible, too.
Oh, really? So you get that too?
You get the book,
I
too.
like this tongue cleaner he's got.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have a
the
clean
tongue's
tongue.
key. You tongue.
Yep.
Like remember,
Yep.
remember that time you came on right after Miley Cyrus? You
Yep.
said, and you
Yeah,
said,
you said all the white.
You
You
said-
could
Oh,
tell she had bad breath.
she's got a nasty tongue.
yeah. I mean,
Easy.
But that's one of the signs of bad breath.
Yeah, if your tongue is white and coated, you are bound to have bad breath. I mean, I wouldn't get near it with a 10-foot pole.
Oh wow, he's repulsed by bad breath.
I mean, it's
That's
true.
your enemy. That's who you fight.
Oh, yeah. And
That's
anyone-
probably not the
and-
only thing
and
you gotta
anyone
worry
who,
about.
And anyone who has a pierced tongue, stay away because you build up bacteria. I don't know if anyone here has anyone pierced tongue. Raise your hand.
So tell now people need to know this. So because some people see this and they're like, oh, I'm intrigued by that. I don't know why, but
because bacteria are not your friend. I mean, there are some good bacteria. You need good bacteria to help with digestion.
Right.
But you don't want bacteria to grow inside your mouth, the unnecessary bacteria. You want to keep your mouth really clean. And piercing your tongue or piercing your lips and all the other stuff, it's a place for bacteria to grow. And you don't want that. You want to keep your mouth as clean as possible. You want to brush. You want to floss. And what the Therabreath products do, they keep your mouth pristine and clean. Don't make it unnecessarily difficult on you. Don't pierce things. You don't need to pierce.
how about this? There's a lot of parents that they like the product. Now they love it.
Yeah.
Because
They just ordered a box
they're
right
gonna
then.
tell their kid today. Now look, I was listening to Rick and Bubba this today, and
they said.
and here's another problem with it. You know, because what do the people think? Well, mom and dad are just not with the times. No, do you want a bunch of bacteria in your mouth? Is that what you want? And that's how you.
I love when they talk
Exactly.
to you and it goes, "Hey, how are you?
it's
Take
click,
your
click,
order,
click,
please."
clicking on their
Do you
teeth.
know how many teeth I've fixed that have been chipped by that stupid pierced tongue? Because every time you talk, you say certain letters,
And it
you
bangs
chip
against the front.
off the piece of your tooth enamel.
You're-
Then you got to go bond. It's like so stupid.
You're throwing a little tiny sledgehammer at your teeth every time you
Exactly.
say certain things.
A
Exactly.
little mini sledgehammer.
A
Yeah.
little
What it
tiny.
is.
Yeah.
It's like
Got
a little
that
ball
right.
peen
All right,
hammer.
so get your samples, and you'll get the Bad Breath Bible as well. That gives you all the latest research. 800-557-6960. Get some samples, and you'll get the book to go with it. 800-557-6960. We come back. We send Speedy and Dr. Katz to some of our neighbors here at the Broadcast Plaza, and we'll check their breath.
They're nervous, too.
They should be.
It should be.
We'll do that next. Rick and Bubba. So we've sent Speedy out into the plaza. Dr. Harold Katz is here from Therabreath. He's tested our breath so many times, but we're using his product, so we're not going to have bad breath.
Yeah, we're all scoring good.
So we got to find some new people to test their breath. Speedy, where are you?
Well, I'm across the way here from ITAC Solutions, and their office is really a buzz right now because Dr. Katz is in here, and we've kind of bum rushed their lobby, and we've set up his breathalyzer unit thingamajigger here. What do you call this thing?
Halometer.
The halometer. It's not a gigameter.
No, not a gigameter. It's a halometer. Measures halitosis.
That's right. And so we've pulled all their employees out because they're in charge of like job placement. I mean, how many interviews do you think they've done with people with bad breath?
Probably 99%.
and so they don't want to have bad breath when they're interviewing people, right?
Well, not only job interviews, but also dating. Nobody wants to date someone whose breath smells like socks.
That's a very good point.
Great
by the
point.
way.
Well said.
Tammy,
Well
come around
put.
Here now, Miss Tammy is our little sweetheart because she always takes all the mail when we're not here and keeps it for us. And so Tammy comes stand right
Wait a minute,
here.
Speedy. Are you saying we're saying thank you by testing her breath?
Yes.
And even more important, Speedy, they let us use their shower when we were iced in.
And she's a notary public.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So they're giving her a little bit of instruction. He said, "I hope your breath doesn't suck." Let's see here.
Real wide there. Okay, I'm going to read out the numbers. 30. No, 40. That's pretty good. 40. It did. 50.
You got good breath.
All right, got one, Tammy. Good
You
breath.
can be a close talker all you want.
So, Speedy, what is the mark? Where is it considered bad
All right,
breath?
all right, up next is Christy. Come here, Christy.
You can ask him
All right,
so he'll
Christy's up
answer.
next.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I know Ethan and Nathan have bad breath, so we're gonna wait a little bit on them. All right, let's see here.
Okay, your tongue is nice, pink, and shiny. That's really good. That's a good sign.
Louder to you.
But Speedy,
37.
Oh my
that's
goodness,
real
we got
good.
a single woman here with good breath and a pretty tongue.
hey, Speedy. Speedy,
Yes.
ask the doctor what number are you starting to get in a bad area?
Okay, all right, let me ask you a
Thanks,
question.
Rick.
At what number would you be concerned? Where does it hit?
If it hits 100, that starts to be a problem.
Oh, boy.
100.
All right, Nathan, up next.
All right, here we go. Nathan from
Here
ITAC
comes
across
Nathan. He's one of
the
our
way.
workout buddies here. All right, Nathan, turn around real quick so the camera can see your bad breath.
Oh, he's got a beard.
There we go.
You get all kinds of
It's
stuff.
like we're shooting a
Here we go.
Bigfoot video here.
Hold your breath there. Let me read out the numbers.
Oh,
Nathan.
Nathan.
Nathan. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, you got stank breath.
63.
What?
53.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God.
I got to ask you, what orifice did you stick that thing in?
Nathan, did something crawl up in you and die?
Oh,
I mean,
163.
good gracious.
My gosh.
Come here, Nathan.
Does he get to put his initials in?
Did you see Dr. Katz? He's giving him his product.
5 days. I know you guys are.
No, that's not it. Good gracious, I can smell it from here. Come here, Ethan. Ethan, buddy, I hope you don't let wow.
Speedy,
This is not a
163.
contest you want to win.
Bubba.
Okay, stick it. Hold your breath there.
So what are we retesting?
What
Different guy.
32, 35, 38, 40, 43, 45.
Okay, Ethan's good.
Oh, you're
All right,
good.
Ethan's good.
Good.
The-
Right now,
the guy
Nathan's
before
got
him.
Who was the one that
bad
had
breath.
Nathan?
You got butt breath, Nathan. Straight up.
Nathan.
Hey, Nathan.
All right, Chelsea, come here.
Gosh.
Yeah, really.
You could look at
Chelsea's coming up.
Has he
Now,
brushed his
Chelsea, I
teeth
hope
this
your
week?
breath-
Bubba, he just said to the office, don't kiss
Which
Nathan.
one is it?
Chelsea.
Is it Chelsea? Well, I thought I was close. Are you single?
That I am single.
You are single? Okay. All right, here we go. Very important.
Okay, want to read out the numbers for me there?
Yeah, 27, 30, 32, 33, 35, 30, better around 45.
Excellent.
Oh, good breath.
45. Let me see your tongue. Stick your tongue out at me. Oh, good pink tongue, too.
If you just joined us, Speedy,
I saw Speedy take a step
Come on
toward her
out.
just for his old habit. You know what I mean?
well, it's hard to.
Come here.
I
Get
mean,
up here.
he's on a leash, but you have to jerk it every now and
Yeah.
then.
Get up here.
It's a choke chain.
Right.
Now, are you single?
Yes, but I have
You
cold
are,
breath.
you are single. Let me see that tongue. Stick that tongue out at me. Oh, you got a pretty little tongue.
If you just joined us,
Yeah.
Speedy and Dr. Katz are testing
Okay,
people's
open
breath
wide, stick your tongue out.
on location.
Okay, want to read out the numbers?
Yo, is that him? Is that him barking?
38.
38.
38.
I just hope somebody did not turn the radio on. 38.
38.
Well done.
38.
Single.
I hope somebody didn't turn the TV or radio on. All they heard was speech there.
Like-
You single? Stick your tongue out at me.
Okay, who's next? Come on up. Come on up.
All right. So
Ben,
right
come
now,
on,
but we
Ben.
did have our first yuck breath, 163.
Yeah, he got to put his initials in over that.
Did you see Dr. Cass just start handing him product?
Yeah.
So you want everybody to have good breath. Huh?
I expected a small animal to crawl out of his mouth.
The owner of the company. How you doing, Ben? Fine.
He eat roadkill on the way in.
I mean,
Ben's got 143.
no.
Oh my gosh, 89, 87, 89, 86. Oh, he's at 85. Okay, 85. Okay.
Well, at least you're not bad as Nathan.
Just made it, but since you're
Well,
one
but
of the
nobody
owners,
is.
You got great breath, man. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, good. Now I'm a little concerned about Nathan. I don't know where you want to put him. I'd probably keep him in the office.
He needs quarantine.
The beard. I think we have. I know we're running here pretty close here. Do we have time for one more, Rick?
You got 1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute. Quickly. Come on over, real quick.
All right.
Hey, tell everybody your name.
Ashley.
Ashley, are you single or married?
Single.
Single. We got another single here. Another single mingle.
Coffee and bananas too, so I'm
Wait, let me see that tongue real quick. Okay, you got a pretty little tongue. Yeah, hold your breath.
Pretty little tongue.
16, 24, 28, 32. Hey.
Oh, great breath.
It's at 40, 50, right at 50. Okay, you're good.
All right.
We got all the ladies have great breath. Nathan has stank breath, and one of the owners has good breath too. So, Dr. Katz, thanks for coming over today.
My pleasure. And for Nathan and everyone else out there, 800-557-6960. Get some freebies.
Yes. All right. Thanks very much.
Tax Solutions get the pass. Right?
Thank you very much, Doc. There they go. Alan and Adine Matthews in the golden ticket seats today, and also Jackie and Tracy Blakeney. We did not force them to have their breath tested today.
Yeah.
They really got away with one there. But thank them for being the golden ticket seats today. And across the way, I tell you, Nathan has set a new standard.
Is that the high water mark
That
on
one we've
the
never
old
had anybody,
breathalyzer?
Bubba, 160s.
Wow.
Remember, if you want your free samples and also the book
He
from
needs to
Dr.
be in
Katz,
isolation, doesn't he?
800-557-6960. Get samples and the book for free while they last. Hey, we'll talk to you on the next edition of Rick and Bubba.
Rick and Bubba, Rick and Bubba.